guys, welcome back, and hello if you are new here to the channel. Today I'm doing a full face Summer Glam super glam tutorial. Really easy look, yet it looks super glam and beautiful and kind of bronzy, and I'll give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get that soft glowy bronze skin. Even if you have very fair or very pale skin, you can still look glowy and bronzed to the makeup gods, and you can still look amazing. So I really love how this look turned out. I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. And yeah, without further ado, if you want to see how I did this look right here, then keep watching. Let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, let's get glam. I'm super excited. Let's play with some makeup. I really wanted to do a super glam look. I have an idea in my head, but we'll just see where this takes us. I'm thinking super glowy skin, lots of bronzer, and a bold lip. Okay, so first I'm going to prime my skin using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. My skin is not doing so great. We've got a big friend right here that hopefully I can cover up. Oh, I just did my nails last night and I love how they turned out. I was trying to attempt a French manicure and I love how they turned out. Oh, I'm so obsessed. I haven't done my nails like this in forever, probably for like years. I'm so obsessed. I love how they turned out. I did paint this on myself. These are my natural nails. If you are new to my channel, these are my natural nails, but I wanted to attempt to paint on the French. So I really like how it turned out. So while that sinks in, I'm going to open up a brand new sponge. This is one of my faves. It's from the AOA Studio line. It's the Paw Edition Wonder Blender. It's the super soft one. Here's what it looks like in the package. I will, of course, you guys, link everything, even the sponge, in the description box. Make sure to check out the product list of everything I'm wearing today. Ooh, look at, she's so fresh and new. Ooh, I love it. Alright, so since we have a couple of friends here, I'm going to pre-conceal these spots. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, the full coverage one, and I have the shade Snow. I'm just gonna pull it back my hand. Yeah, we're gonna dab that over two big spots. I was a naughty girl and I picked at my face, and I shouldn't have done that because it made the situation worse. But luckily I've been using my Holy Grail spot treatment on this guy here, and it's been helping it heal and like go away faster. I do have a skincare haul. It will probably go up before this video, so I will link that below if you guys want to know what I'm talking about. Alright, foundation, you guys know the drill. This has been my favorite right now, the Light Illusion from Flower, and I have to mix it a little bit of my NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white to lighten the shade. Alright, so now that we did that, we need to prime the eyes, concealer. I've been doing a weird little concealer cocktail lately. So this is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer in Fair Rose. I might mix in the Revolution or the Born This Way. I'm going to use my old tried and true Jordana Continuous Almond. Alright, and then I think I'm going to go in with my good old faithful Born This Way. Alright, so now we're going to set everything using my usual e.l.f. HD. It's in a different container, that's why it looks different. And then the e.l.f. Beauty Shield. Alright guys, we set the face. We're ready to go in with other products over top. So even though I am super pale, I'm not that pale. There's definitely people out there way lighter than I am. But I still love a good glow. I still love bronzer. The best thing that I find is a nice fluffy brush. Not too big, not too small, and definitely not something that's dense. You do not want to grab something super dense and just start packing on product, it's not going to blend right. It's going to put too much pigment on. I definitely recommend this brush. It's $1, you guys. It's from Miss A. It's the F20 brush from the AY Studio line. See how it's a nice shape? It's nice and rounded, super fluffy. It's not too big, it's not too small, but it's not dense. See? Nice and fluffy and full. It's just a nice little fluffer. Nice fluffer. So my favorite bronzers from the drugstore, hands down, e.l.f. Cosmetics. I just love how they look on the skin. I am super picky when it comes to bronzers. I've tried so many from the drugstore over the years, and these are just still my favorite. I definitely would like to try some other brands. I know Milani just came out with some new bronzers that everyone's raving about, so maybe I'll try those. But for right now, I love these ones. So I think I'm going to use this one. I haven't used it in a long time. It's the e.l.f. bronzer palette in Bronze Beauty. You get a nice variety of colors, and as you can tell, this one here is my favorite because it's matte. It's the perfect shade for me. It's not too, it doesn't lean orange whatsoever. It just gives your skin a nice warmth. So I'm going to take this shade here, take my brush, really dig into here. And I also like that this color is really light. It's really fair. So it's not going to look crazy on your skin. And I like to really focus it on my cheekbones. And I am trying to avoid that little spot that I have. So I'm going up a little bit higher. And I think it really looks pretty. See that? It's already adding a nice color. And then I like to go up here to the forehead. Another tip is to hold your brush at the very end. That way you're not applying a lot of pressure. Look kind of streaky. It might apply too much product and it might not blend nicely. So I always try to remind myself to hold my brush a little bit further down the handle and just go in circular motions. Circular motions, and just really buff the product. And I'm not applying a lot of pressure either. I'm being very delicate. It feels like a soft bunny tail, like gently, swiftly going across your cheek. Just imagine a little fluffy bunny tail, really gently, gentle, that's what we do. I do like to go along my jawline, and I do like to go down my neck a bit too. Warm things up. Always bring your bronzer down onto your neck and your chest, especially if you're wearing like a v-neck shirt or top. I think it just gives a nice warmth. And I'm going to take a little bit across the bridge of the nose, because when the sun hits you, you do want to apply a little bit, just a tiny bit, not much. Alright, and like I mentioned, you can definitely mix and match these colors, like mix them into each other, layer them over top of each other. It's really fun. I just love this palette. So I'm going to take a little bit of that other shade right next to it. It's definitely more, it's more warmer. It definitely has some shimmer to it. So I'm going to very lightly tap my brush in there, just pick up a tiny bit. This is more pigmented, so just be careful. So I'm not going to buff this. I'm just going to lightly dust this over top. Like I'm barely touching the skin, and it's going to give a nice bronzy glow. So that's pretty much how I like to do my bronzer in the summertime, just nice and soft, but still, you know, we've got some bronzer on, we got some glow, we got some warmth back into the skin, we look alive, we don't look like a corpse anymore, although I do like I like a dead girl look. Dead girl glam is really nice as well. So for blush today, I pulled out my palette. This is my blush palette. I depotted all of my Jordana blushes. Ooh, look at that. So the one I pulled out today is Coral Sandy Beach. I love this one. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I had to get her out today. Now this isn't super orange. I like that it's a very wearable coral. Now this is more of a satin finish, so there is a little bit of shimmer in here. This is like the perfect summertime blush, you guys. So I'm just gonna lightly dust this right onto the cheekbones. I like to apply my blush again more higher up, and I'm just being very light. I don't want to apply too much blush, but I want to have a little color back into my cheeks, a little on the nose. So for highlighter today, I pulled out one of my favorites. This is the most beautiful golden glowy deliciousness, and I'm starting with a little bit of product, and then we'll go from there. above the brow, tiny bit on the tip of the nose. So you see I just applied a little bit. It's not too much. So I'm going to dip back in and get more. Tap off my brush, and now I'm going to buff. I love to buff my highlighter into the skin because it's going to give it that, it just gives that glow from within look. And it doesn't look like highlighter is just sitting there on the top of your cheeks in like a streak of color. It's just so nice and blended, and it just sort of melts into all the other products on the face. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I just like to really buff in circular motions and just really buff the product in. Oh my god, do you see that? Do you see how like ethereal and just, it looks like my skin is dewy. It doesn't look like, oh my god, she's wearing 5 pounds of highlighter, although I love wearing 5 pounds of highlighter. Alright, so now that we have all those powder products on the face, I do like to go ahead and go in with some setting spray. So something I've been doing lately, which I really like, is using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. You guys, this is an oldie but a goodie. I was thinking about doing a video talking about products that I've been using for like so many years that I keep going back to. Let me know if you would like a video like that. I don't know if you guys have been interested. Alright, I'm going to go off camera and do my brows really quickly. I will have all the products listed below. Alright, brows are done and they're looking crazy, but I don't care. I use a little bit of the NYX brow pencil and my Holy Grail Milani Clear Brow Gel. Alright, let's do the eyes. I'm going to do a really soft, beautiful eye today and a bold lip. So for that, I mean, I have to get this out. It's the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette from BH Cosmetics. I wish they would bring this back. Seriously, Carli? Girl, you need to bring this back because it's such a good palette. You guys know I've raved about this for pretty much since I purchased it forever ago. But look at here. You've got so many different highlighters, beautiful eyeshadows, great for every day. I just, oh, God, I love this palette. So I think I'm going to use more of the bottom row because I usually go for the middle or the top. I'm going to take this cream matte nude shade right here. Do any of you still use this palette? Because I flipping love it. I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. Look at that pigmentation. Look at that. Oh. I used to do this technique all the time to really cover up the redness on my eyelids. And I think I might need to start doing it again. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's a nice matte brown. Great transition shade. Taking that same brush. This is from LA Girl Cosmetics. It's the 202 blending brush. The writing has come off, but I love this brush. It's so good. I'm just going to softly start blending this into the crease. And this is going to be our nice transition color. Oh yeah, look at that. Man, I miss using this palette. I feel bad using things that are discontinued or that were limited edition. And that's why I've stopped buying so many limited edition things. I'm going to add that same brown shade to the lower lash line just to make everything cohesive. So I'm just going to take a different brush. This is from Crown Brush Synthetic. Is the SS021 Deluxe Buffing Brush. That is a mouthful. Alright, and then to deepen this look up a tiny bit, not a lot. So we're going to take, for that same row of colors, I'm going to take this color here, just to deepen things up a tiny bit. This is the LA Colors, just a little blending brush. Just going to go boop, 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 and just to kind of darken up that outer V, just so slightly. Just going to lightly dust this on and buff it. Buff it. Alright, so over the eyelid, we want to add some shimmer, we want to add some glow. But I really don't want anything too gold. Like this one right here is a little too gold for me. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of this highlighter here, this larger pan. And I'm going to spray my brush because I really want this to glow. I'm going to use my e.l.f. spray. I think I'm going to take that same color we put on the lid and highlight the inner corner, but I'm going to mix this with the white highlighter just a little bit, just to lighten it, just for a little highlight. Alright, so to finish off the eyes, we got to do some liner and lashes and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to use my tried and true NYX matte liquid liner. Alright, the wings are on, not looking too shabby. So for mascara, I'm going to use my favorite one. It's the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I'm going to apply it to my top lashes and bottom lashes. Alright, so while we let the mascara dry, I'm just going to go ahead and do the lips. So for the lips today, I'm thinking maybe a bold, bright lip, a bright pink lip. I have the Real Hair Cosmetics lip liner called I Am Positive, and is a super, super hot pink lip liner. And then to top it off, I have the matte lipstick from Milani called Matte Orchid. And it's this beautiful orchid color. Look at that. Okay, I really, really like this lip color. This is so pretty. Okay, these two together is like a match made in pink heaven. Alright, I'm going to set my face one more time, but this time I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Makeup Setting Spray just to lock everything in. I'm going to figure out what lashes are going to go on the eyes. I need to go finish my hair, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. I'm super excited. Alright guys, I am back, and here is the finished look. I am so happy with how this turned out. I need to go ahead and do my hair really quickly, give it a good straighten because it was looking a little crazy, but here is the finished look. Super soft skin, still a bit bronzy, still a bit glowy. You can definitely get a nice bronzed, sun-kissed look even if you are very pale. I love this lip color. It's so bright and beautiful. Perfect for summertime. I am just loving the summertime glam makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, all the products will be linked below, so definitely check that out. You can also find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. All my links are always below and here on the screen. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single week. And I will catch you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.